Robin is in Connecticut. Hi, Robin. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show.
Hi, Dave. Here's my problem. I'm going to be 68 years old in July, and I'm selling my home. Basically, it's just too much money for me to keep up, basically, and to pay all the oil bills and everything. So I have the opportunity to move in with my daughter and my son-in-law in an apartment in their big old farmhouse. And I have two options. I'm going to ask $279,900 for my home, and I'm hoping to clear $250,000. Which should I do?
So you just owe a few dollars on your home?
None. I'm debt-free.
Oh, I see.
Your favorite quotation there.
Yes.
Yeah, so should I invest the $250,000 in something that I get money in return that could keep me, would allow me to pay the $1,300 a month in rent? Or my other option would be to give them a lump sum, like $100,000, and pay them a little bit every month. So those are the two options that I can see that I have. Invest the $250,000.
So they have an apartment.
Yes, they have a big old farmhouse that my son-in-law made a couple of apartments.
And it rents for $1,300.
I live in Glastonbury, Connecticut.
Mm-hmm.
Everything is expensive here.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping that if I invest the $250,000, I would make a monthly amount, a return, that would help me pay the rent to my daughter and son-in-law. For Social Security, I get $1,900 a month. Or should I give them a lump sum and pay them a monthly?
No, I think I would do a monthly rent, invest the money.
How much do you think what should I invest it in that I could get the best return to help me pay the rent?
Well, you have to plan on not touching the money and leaving it alone over an extended period of time. But
okay.
I would be in stuff like a balanced and a growth in income, stock mutual funds, something along those lines. Very, very conservative. They still go up and down based on what the market does. I would have some in that, and I might have just some in a money market, which doesn't earn hardly anything.
Yeah.
But you know, you ought to be able to earn, I don't know, a couple $1,000s a month anyway. That way, off of $250, and give or take, but somewhere in that. I mean, you shouldn't be hurt doing that. I think you'd be fine.
Okay.
Now,
I have no savings.
Okay. Yeah, you need to set some of it aside as your emergency fund in a money market then, and some of it in that. If you want some help, just go to DaveRamsey.com and click on Investing ELP for Endorsed Local Provider, and you'll find the person we endorse in your area. But no, I don't think there's any sense in prepaying the rent. I wouldn't do that with anyone.
Okay.
And because you might choose to not live there.
Right. I'm concerned about that.
You know, you might live there for a little while, and later on you might want to move someplace else.
Yeah.
And you've always got that as an option. And of course, the third option is, and it doesn't sound like you need to do that today, but you could find an inexpensive condominium or something where you didn't have the heavy utilities and didn't have the expense.
I rescue dogs. I have 5 dogs.
Okay.
And I rescue handicapped and sick animals. That's why I have no savings and no extra money a month. So that eliminates.
Well, you're going to have to be careful to balance your ministry to the animals with the personal responsibility of caring for yourself.
Yes.
And you want to be able to do the rescues, but not do it in such a way that it leaves you in jeopardy and you need rescuing.
Right. Well, that's exactly where I am right now. I spend about $350 to $500 a month on my dog.
Yeah. So you're going to have to probably put yourself on a budget on that because your heart's bigger than your wallet.
Okay.
Right?
All right.
Because there's more dogs than you have money.
I do. I really do.
Okay.
Yes, but I enjoy them too.
I want you to enjoy them, but I don't want them to own you.
Yeah. True.
You've got to have a balance because you're not in charge of all hurting animals. You're in charge of just a few.
Yes, that's right. I have to process that and know that it's
Yeah,
true.
I'm not saying you shouldn't, do this. It's something you should do, but you've got to do it in a way that's responsible to you. Because you don't want your kids ended up having to take care of you because you took care of too many dogs.
Yes, that's true.
So just get that in balance and give yourself a budget there to, and then past that, you've just got to say, gosh, someone else is going to have to rescue that particular one. And, because you just can't be everything. Can't be everywhere. I can't either. I try sometimes, but I can't. So I think just renting and doing a good solid investment, and just go to DaveRamsey.com and click on ELP for endorsed local provider. Rachel's in Jackson, Mississippi. Hi, Rachel.
Hey, Dave. Thanks for taking my call.
Sure. What's up in your world?
I have this debt collector who won't let me get a settlement letter from them, and they won't let me give them one. It's not their policy.
It's not my policy to pay people. They won't put it in writing because they're liars.
I don't know. I've been on the phone with them for an hour today, up and down, talking to...
Why are you talking to an idiot for an hour?
Because I want to pay them. I want to get it done.
You're not getting anywhere talking to them for an hour. Try abusing them for a short period of time and hanging up on them.
They told me that if I don't do this, they're going to send me a letter next week and saying that I won't be able to settle.
Fine. I'm going to send you a letter next week that says you get no freaking money, you idiot. Hey, idiot, you want money? Send me a letter. Letter equals money. No money equals no letter. No letter equals no money. This is how this works. It's real simple. If you're not going to send me a letter, I don't have anything else to talk to you about. Sue me.
Well, should I just go on to our next step then?
Yeah, absolutely. Just tell them to say, sue me, please, because then I'll get to deal with intelligent life. Most people who pass the bar are intelligent.
I mean, he kept telling me, he's like, please, why don't you just trust me? He's like, I've done this all day.
Trust you?
I don't know what to
You've got to be kidding me. You are having this conversation and in all seriousness? That's hilarious.
He's on the phone to talk to you.
Trust you? You're an idiot in a cubicle in Idaho. Trust you? You've got to be kidding me. That's so funny. No, I don't trust you. You're a scum bill collector. Of course I don't trust you. When you put it in writing, I will give you money. Otherwise, don't call me again, because I don't trust you. And hang up on them. Then they'll begin to get the idea how this is going on. You're putting out way too much energy. You're trying to negotiate with people that don't have two brain cells.
Well, we've saved up money all month to pay these people off, and they're the next one.
Now I see what's going on. You're talking to me like you're talking to him. You're not listening to a dad blame thing I said.
I see what you're saying. Just go to the next one and just wait for them to sue us?
Yeah, call him and say, please send me a letter or sue me. But until that happens, you get no money. This is a 30-second conversation. I would not have a 1-hour conversation with one of these twits for anything.
So they just kept telling me it wasn't their policy.
I don't give a rip. It's not my policy to give you money when you won't put it in writing. There's your policy. No money, goofball. No letter, no money. I know it's hard to communicate with you because you're not real bright. Apparently your parents are cousins. No letter, no money. This is how you talk to them, because then they can hear you. And hang up on them and move on to the next thing. And when they sue you, then talk to the attorney and settle with them. They'll give it to you in writing. It is their policy because they understand that's not in writing. Never happened.
Okay, well...
Don't fall for this. Trust you. Trust you. Of course I don't trust you. You're a credit card collector. Why would I trust you? Pond scum is more trustworthy. No. I don't trust you. That's why I want a letter. You can take that personal if you'd like. That would be awesome. Take it personal. Get pissed off. Change your policy. Send me a letter. That's how it works. No letter. No money, goofball. Hang up the phone. This is how you have to talk to him because you're really just beating your head against the wall. Otherwise, Rachel. So get it in writing or move on. Period.